Good day, friends. Paul here. You need help with your Android phone. Well, you've come to the right place. Some of my most popular videos have been helping people navigate their storage space running out and the internal storage space on their phone, moving app data to SD card instead of storing it in the internal storage, deleting garbage apps that you're installing on your phone needlessly. I just run good apps on my phone, and I pay for apps that I use a lot, like navigation apps, GPS apps. I use a lot of techie stuff, sound monitoring and stuff. But if you're into the games and all, considering sponsoring the developer of the game and shell out a few bucks for an app that's reputable. You don't want to be putting a bunch of free garbage stuff on your Android phone. The Android vetting system for putting stuff up to the Play Store, I've done it before, is really easy. I mean, there's really no scrutiny as far as who's uploading stuff to the Play Store or what the content is. I mean, it's gotten better, but it's not like iPhone. Apple really has that buttoned up as far as security. Android is like the Wild West, which is why we love it. It's highly configurable. And anyway, not to get into an Android versus iPhone discussion, but as far as security goes anyway, iPhone wins. So as an Android user, you've got to use some discretion and put stuff on your phone that's reputable, and don't just fill up your phone with a bunch of crap. Delete apps you're not using. I've done videos on that. I'll run a card up here, how to delete your apps. Before you delete an app, delete the app data associated with that app so that there's no crumbs left behind, no digital crumbs before uninstalling the app. You clear the cache, you clear the data for the app. And then a comment that's coming up a lot in one of my biggest videos is about factory reset. I'll go into the comment section and regularly advise people who are just like, I don't know what to do. I've done everything you've said. I've uninstalled my apps. I have one app on my phone. It's taking up all this space. Then at that point, and if you're getting other wonky stuff like files that aren't yours are appearing on your phone and weird stuff like that, then I always advise consider doing a factory reset. It's not going to wipe out your files on your SD card. It's not going to wipe out your pictures or anything. It's going to wipe out your apps, and you're going to have to go back and install apps that you really need. It does do that. And for each model phone, it's different. You're going to have to Google factory reset, your phone's manufacturer, like I'm Samsung, and the phone model. Put that all in a Google search. It's usually some combination of the power and volume keys, and you got to wait for a screen to come up, and then you select with the volume rocker usually up and down until you get to factory reset or something along those lines. It's a kind of a pain to do it. I haven't had to do that in years because the device maintenance has gotten a lot better on these phones. Now, I run into something in the comment section where people get advice to do something like that, like factory reset. And they're like, well, that seems like too much work. I get that sometimes in the comment section. It's like, well, oh man, that's too much work. Well, it's like, look at the situation you got yourself into with the phone. Is your budget allow that you can just go out and buy a new phone because you don't want to do a factory reset, for example? Or do you just want to live with a crappy Android phone environment where stuff's running really slow or freezing up? Or maybe you've gotten hacked into, which is possible, and someone who is just writing about files that are appearing under their pictures that are not their pictures. That's a pretty good sign that things aren't going so well. Might want to change change your passwords. Change your Google password immediately. Actually, I've recently reactivated my two-step authentication on my Google account. After speaking with a professional in the field, how important that is, you may want to consider that. Not only changing your Google password if things are getting weird, but consider activating two-step authentication under your Google account security settings. That means you're going to receive a text message or an email, or in my case, it's a text message, that you're logging in to your Google account. It just gives you that extra layer of security on your Google account. This video today has been an overview of how I see the Android picture at large from all the videos I've done on the subject, as well as the comment section and patterns I've seen in the comment section. I really appreciate those of you who do post helpful, constructive comments on my videos in the comment section, because I've noticed that it actually helps others. That's really cool. As a content creator, when I go back in under a thread of a video that I have over 200,000 views on, for example, and people are sub-threading, helping others, it's really awesome. And it just makes it feel worthwhile to keep producing this kind of content. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel. Everybody says it. Click the bell icon to be notified when I'm uploading new content. And thanks for watching. Have fun with your Android.